सिर्फ 1% people even today are building a strong personal brand. So that becomes a very good way to stand out because 99% of the people are not doing it or they are lazy या वो छोड़ देते हैं बीच में. To be able to write an email which gives you exactly the outcome you want is an art. I think very few people know the art of writing good emails. People just start knowing. जैसे धैर्या गंगवानी हूँ, career coach, LinkedIn content creator. खत्म. That's my identity. That's my personal brand. LinkedIn पे लोग आते अलग पर्पस के लिए हैं. इंस्टाग्राम पे आप आती है किसी और चीज के लिए तो आप एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर सकते हो बंदा आपको सीरियसली लेगा.
What type of post you were posting at that point of time?
मेरी पहली पोस्टिंग जो आपको नहीं करना चाहिए ऑन लिंक्डइन, डोंट डू इट. आई वाज वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट फ्यू लिंक्डइन क्रिएटर्स इन द कंट्री. आई थिंक आउट ऑफ 100 पीपल 99 गिव अप because it requires you to face a lot of your insecurities.
What is the ideal startup plan? Very basic one, just for India.
Simple यार. 4 in hand LPA था मेरा.
हाँ.
That is nothing as an
Yes.
engineering graduate out of the
Nothing.
top engineering college in the country.
Inflation 6% से बढ़ते आ रहा है, पैकेज 6% से कभी नहीं बढ़ा. It is
बल्कि
still
कम हो रहा है.
3.25.
3.5, 3.25 हो गया है.
Very sad. On resume, everyone is good. you know.
I got your point.
What would be your 3 green or red flags for a firm? That would be a very interesting key.
Very
takeaway.
interesting question.
आज का जो पॉडकास्ट है ना, उन लोगों के लिए जो करियर के अंदर अब ये सोच रहे हैं कि मैं आगे क्या करूं. इधर दे आर कंफ्यूज विद वेयर दे वांट टू गो, या फिर वो जस्ट अनहैप्पी है जहां पे भी वो हैं. सो टुडे आई हैव धैर्य डी कोड्स, धैर्य गंगवानी ऑन ड्रीम विद नीरज शो. और आज हमने सिर्फ इसी चीज़ के ऊपर बात की है कि आप कैसे हैप्पीनेस को फिगर आउट कर सकते हो अपने करियर पाथ के अंदर, एंड व्हाट इज़ द ट्रू मीनिंग ऑफ हैप्पीनेस इन करियर. ट्रस्ट मी, next 1 hour, sit with the notes, you will find a lot of answers. Enjoy the episode. Hi Dhairya, welcome to Dream with Neeraj show.
Hi Neeraj, thank you so much for having me. Very excited to be on your show.
I am actually genuinely excited to host you because I feel मैं तुम्हारे थ्रू एक अपनी जर्नी का रिफ्लेक्शन भी लूँगा और आई थिंक ये काफ़ी लोगों की जर्नी होती है. सो आज हम धैर्य के साथ में करियर में आपको हैप्पीनेस कैसे मिले इसको डिकोड करेंगे, सिंस यू गो विद धैर्य डिकोड्स.
राइट.
एंड यू आर अ मल्टी फैसेटेड इंडिविजुअल जितना मैंने जाना है. यू आर अ पॉडकास्टर जस्ट लाइक मी, यू आर एन एजुकेशनल कंटेंट क्रिएटर जस्ट लाइक मी, यू आर अ करियर कोच वेयर वी डिफर अ लिटिल बिट, एंड दैट्स द ब्यूटी ऑफ लाइफ, राइट? सो आई विल लेट यू स्टार्ट दिस वन कि इसको हम पिक कहाँ से करें, बिकॉज 1-1.5 घंटे में जो भी हम अब रिकॉर्ड करने वाले, आई वॉन्टेड टू बी प्रेसाइज इन टर्म्स ऑफ कि जो भी इसको देखे वुड नो कि मेरे को अपने करियर पाथ से एक हैप्पीनेस को डिराइव कैसे करना है, उसका डेफिनेशन मेरे लिए क्या होना चाहिए. इज इट मनी, इज इट द सेटिस्फैक्शन, जो हम वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस की भी बात करते हैं. बिकॉज नाउ अ डेज आई वुड से जेनजीज और एनी बडी एट अ डिफरेंट एज लेवल, एवरीबडी इज अ बिट कंफ्यूज कि हमारे पास इतने ऑप्शंस है. I can earn billions just through paintings, or I can become a coach, or I can become a creator. Now, a creator was not a profession back us, हमारे लिए. And by the way, fun fact, हम दोनों communications engineer हैं.
Yeah, we are both EC engineers.
Yeah, doing nothing related to it, by the way.
1% भी apply नहीं कर रही.
But where would you love to pick this conversation? Should we start with where your journey started?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can take it from there. Why not?
Let's start. Why did you quit?
My job?
Yeah. मतलब let's start with कि engineering हुई, passed out, right? EC.
Correct. Yeah.
Let's go to that year and then go to getting you into KPMG, I guess. That was there, and then the quitting part.
Sure. So I think my journey of understanding what I want to do in my career, since we're talking about career happiness and how to find a fulfilling career where you feel happy, you feel like this is what I want to do, was where I was in 2017, which is when I'd entered second year of engineering. उस time पे I realized, क्योंकि 1 साल हो गया था engineering का, I realized I'm a bright student, so to say, in terms of getting good grades in all EC subjects, right? And I was like a topper, मुझे बहुत पसंद आता था, अच्छी थी मैं उसमें. But then I realized एक सब्जेक्ट में अच्छा होना और उसमें मार्क्स आना डज नॉट डिफाइन योर सक्सेस इन द प्रैक्टिकलिटी ऑफ इट इन लाइफ, और इवन इफ इट डज, वो ये डिफाइन नहीं कर सकता दैट इफ डू यू एंजॉय डूइंग इट. तो आई मे बी गुड एट समथिंग, पर इसका ये मतलब थोड़ी ना है दैट आई हैव टू परस्यू इट एज अ प्रोफेशन. सो देन आई स्टार्टेड क्वेश्चनिंग, यार पर लॉजिकली तो सोसाइटी यही बोलती है जिस चीज में अच्छे हो उसी को प्रोफेशन बना लो और वो करो. अब ग्रेड्स तो अच्छे आ रहे हैं, 9.3 CGPA आ रहा है, सब समझ में आ रहा है. I was always getting like straight 45 above in all tests out of 50 marks.
Correct.
Which is good,
Yeah.
right? So then why is it that I still don't see myself as a communication engineer, yeah, working on hardware, yeah, chips and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of that?
correct.
That's when I started reflecting. I realized that I'm not a person who can do anything which is pure engineering, core engineering related, right? Even though I understand it. फिर मैं सोचा ओके और क्या कर सकते हैं, कोडिंग कभी नहीं करनी थी. दैट वाज ऑलवेज वेरी क्लियर, आई विल नॉट कोड. तो देन आई स्टम्बल्ड अपॉन मैनेजमेंट क्योंकि इतनी बड़ी फील्ड है और आप एक इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में हो, आपके पास कोई गाइडेंस, कोई मेंटर्स या करिकुलम नहीं होता है टू हेल्प यू अंडरस्टैंड मैनेजमेंट में करियर कैसे बनाए. आई वाज नॉट इन अ बी स्कूल, आई वाज इन अ इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज.
Correct.
Right? So I lacked mentors, I lacked guidance, I lacked a coach, which I was looking for. Nahi tha koi. I didn't have anybody in my family, nobody had that kind of a background. I had not even done like a typical job in the corporate sector or government sector, or even had, as such businesses. In fact, most of the people in my family are doing very different things and a lot of them without degrees as well. So now my point was, who do I look up to? दैट्स व्हेन आई रियलाइज चलो इंटर्नशिप्स करते हैं. बहुत सारी इंटर्नशिप्स की कॉलेज में, कुछ 25 प्लस पेड. उसके थ्रू पता चला मैनेजमेंट में क्या क्या होता है. लाइक देयर सेल्स, देयर ऑपरेशंस, देयर मार्केटिंग, देयर रिसर्च. एंड देन आई रियलाइज्ड आफ्टर डूइंग 25 इंटर्नशिप्स कि आई लाइक कंसल्टिंग, एंड कंसल्टिंग में मैं करियर बना सकती हूँ. आई विल बी गुड एट इट. So I cracked KPMG through campus placements in college. Joined a very nice role. It was, I would say, very, very good because it had a combination of technical plus functional skills,
Correct.
just like I wanted. So I was an SAP Ariba consultant. That is what I was hired as. I started as an intern with them, then moved on to be an analyst, then an associate consultant, and then I'd quit. So I stayed with them for 2 years, 6 months. In 2 years, 6 months, जिसमें 6 months internship थी. In 2 years, I'd moved 2 roles, है ना? And I quit in June 2022. So अब almost 3 साल हो जाएंगे जून में. We're recording this in Feb. So yeah, and I think why I quit my job or why did that even happen, we'll probably come to that.
Yeah. We'll do. दो तीन चीजें मेरे को बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग लगी. I was trying to draw out a pattern of human behavior because I love to study human behaviors. Ultimately, that defines the way you experience life.
Yeah.
And that is your own patterns. Like, once you start becoming aware of your own patterns कि अगर मेरे को इतने में ही संतुष्टि मिल रही है, somebody would be fully satisfied with just dal chawal, and somebody would need something very, very fancy to be satiated.
True.
Right? So that's their own perspective.
Preferences
of yeah. So just like you, study was very natural to me. Like I go back to my engineering, same EC ka. I was in fact the technical head of my whole branch.
Acha.
Yeah, and I topped into top 3 in the entire college. So it was all fun. It was not hard, to be very honest. It was very natural because I was very curious kid since
नहीं, मेरे लिए hard था. It was not easy. I would work hard and then I would top. I wouldn't say मुझे naturally आता था and I just had it inbuilt in me. नहीं, I think I would work. मैं बहुत घिसती थी, बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती थी, and then I would but I would come in like the top 5, top 6 ऐसा.
I think मेरे साथ दोनों चीजें हुई थी. It's like you are naturally talented with something, but obviously you have to work hard. Like you can say कि Sachin Tendulkar is the genius he has become. But not just through practice, but to get that skills you need to acquire some hard work, and
For sure.
you need
You have to work on the craft.
You have to work on the craft. मजेदार बात ये थी, why I was telling that point is because बहुत बार हम नेचुरली किसी चीज में अच्छे होते हैं ऑन मेट्रिक, राइट? आप फिजिकली बहुत ज्यादा, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ डिफेंस. आप फिजिकली हर टेस्ट में एक्सेल हो, लेकिन आप साइको इवैल्यूएशन में फेल हो जाते हो. करेक्ट. यू आर नॉट फिट.
Any one parameter also doesn't match, you can't ना then.
करेक्ट. एंड वो ट्रू टेस्ट नहीं है ना. आई थिंक अगर हम किसी भी चीज को एक पेपर पे डिफाइन करेंगे तो हम अपने पोटेंशियल को टैप कर देते हैं.
आप लिमिट कर देते हो फिर आई थिंक अपने आप को.
हाँ, और मैं नोटिस ये चीज कर रहा था हम दोनों के बीच में कि सी obviously you have to work hard to get good grades in school and colleges. For some people it's extremely difficult, for some people it's moderately difficult. But the point is कि आपको वो दिख रहा है ना कि यार इस चीज में मैं अच्छा हूँ, बट मेरे को इससे हैप्पीनेस नहीं मिल रही है. लाइक I can get, let's say a good job through my CGPA or something like that. But does that mean just because I've cleared suppose 80% marks from 100% paper, am I just meant to do that?
No. I believe no. The clear-cut answer is no.
Yes.
And as a career coach, I can testify it's not.
But the society wants you to believe that.
Correct.
And that is what we keep on believing as kids. Like आज हम लोगों ने इतनी सारी चीज़ें एक्सपीरियंस की है ना. You have had your own journey of कि धैर्य ने धैर्य टी कोड्स फाउंड किया. फिर उसके बाद में you started creating educational content. You started giving keynotes. You've been to IITs. You've been to multiple other corporate events. I have been to corporate events, speaking, TED, Josh. ये जो पूरी जर्नी हुई है मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था. But it all came by doing things that I was not comfortable with.
Yeah.
The things that I've achieved have come from things which I have been very, very uncomfortable doing. But I knew this is something that I have to cross over to become maybe what I'm meant to become.
True.
Exploration.
Yeah.
Basically. अगर हम वहीं पे satisfy हो जाते तो आज maybe हम दोनों ही किसी EC job में होते या किसी software job के अंदर होते.
Yeah.
I have worked into 7 years. In terms of
7 years, अच्छा.
just one continuous firm.
एक ही जगह पे
I was 7 years. Patience है ना.
Patience, सच में patience.
Patience तो है.
आज तो भाई कोई करे ही नहीं करते.
And there were people like 14 years into that firm. The firm was really a blessing.
Which company did you work in?
I worked in Ugam, which is now Merkle.
Merkle?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a Dentsu Group.
Dentsu Group, yeah.
Yes, it's a Dentsu Group.
Yeah.
So it was one of the best things that could have happened to me. Like
I've heard it's a good company also.
Yes.
In general.
In general, yeah. The work culture is very good.
Yeah. हमें तो I have to keep a tab of the industry and all companies and stuff. So yeah.
Testimonial मिल गया.
Yes, testimonial. Live testimonial.
Live testimonial मिल गया. But the fun fact was कि मैं select हुआ था. I'm giving you a short story here कि मैं select हुआ था walk-in से. 500 लोगों के walk-in से. मेरे दोस्त ने मेरे को इनवाइट किया था. मैं ब्रश कर रहा हूँ अपने घर पे कि भाई उसने मेरे को इनवाइट किया कि एंड आई वाज डूइंग समथिंग इन हार्डवेयर एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. आई वाज नॉट इन सॉफ्टवेयर. सो आई वर्कड इनटू पाइथन.
अच्छा.
Yeah, and I started with junior analyst, then senior analyst, then becoming a team leader, manager, like that. The hierarchy. It came to mid senior level. Then I quit.
Mid senior level पे quit.
हाँ, mid senior level. Very interesting quitting tangent. And I was like offered कि आप और दे सकते हैं.
Obviously करेंगे.
Yeah.
Retain करने की तो कोशिश
करेंगे. Retain करने के लिए because package वो offer कर चुके थे and क्या ही और दे सकते हैं. So either you can offer a position to a guy or money to. अब वो दोनों से ही ललसा नहीं रहा. अब क्या करेगा इंसान? Like what can more we give? But the reason I was telling you कि यार that company gave me a lot of talents which आजकल लोग ignore कर देते हैं. वो करने भी मुझे बहुत कुछ सिखाया. I will let you go to your KPMG phase, where I'm sure you must have learned a lot of things, team building, patience. How do I? Because now we have been to that side. We can understand this side also very better. कि हमारी expectation क्या होती है if we hire someone while you are an employee. Yeah. So let's go back to कि now you are in KPMG, and what was your experience with that? Yeah.
So when I got into KPMG, I wouldn't say it was my dream job. But when I look back on everything, and at least from a firm standpoint, it was one of the best things that could have happened to me. I think the ability to work in a Big Four straight out of engineering college without an MBA degree in itself is a rare phenomena, because generally Big Fours hire MBA graduates, not engineering college graduates. So pehli cheez to that was great. The role that I had was phenomenal. That's the kind of role I always wanted to be in, jahan pe it's people centric, at the forefront, you're traveling, your communication skills are important, you're interacting with people, but at the same time you have to have a good technical understanding also. You're working on a proper product and ERP that is used by 60% of the world, and in a space wherein you have to integrate new features, so tech ka bhi involvement hai. Being an engineer, I wanted to use that side a little bit also. The problem was I was not satisfied with the salary package. Again, because of the first reason which I stated. Engineering graduates hire ही नहीं करते हैं जब वो, तो उनको pay भी तो MBA graduates जितना नहीं करेंगे. So it was not wrong on the company front. I was just not satisfied. क्योंकि the family I come from and the backing I did not have caused that, right? Correct. I needed a good package to sustain that too in a city like Bombay. So now, however, even after that, the fact and the reason, honestly, Neeraj, कि मैं फिर भी 2 years, 6 months टिकी हूँ उधर. मैं बहुत, if you went with just comparing the money I was drawing through my side hustle or my salary, I think probably I could have quit in 2021 end only or 2022 beginning at max. But why I still stuck through was because I loved my company, my team members, and the work I was doing. I think great project managers, leaders, and managers, they always supported everything I was doing on the side, which is very unlikely in the corporate world. मेरे मैनेजर से लेकर मेरे पार्टनर को, मेरे इमीडिएट बॉस को सब पता था मैं क्या करती हूँ, लिंक्डइन का ये जो सेशंस ले रही हूँ. दे नेवर अपोज्ड इट. In fact, they would always appreciate me in group calls and daily check-in calls. And everybody knew कि धैर्या ने आज कुछ पोस्ट किया है, लिंक्डइन पे क्या पोस्ट किया है. एंड ऐसा नहीं टांग खींचने के लिए या sarcastic way में. Actual support.
Yeah.
True acknowledgement of the work being done. So I think I was blessed with good team members, an encouraging team, the kind of work I wanted to do, a good company, but not happy with the pay. KPMG helped me understand how to be a good professional. It taught me time management. It taught me hierarchy. में reporting कैसे होती है. It taught me how to write effective emails to get work done, which people think is a simple thing. No. It's an art. To be able to write an email which gives you exactly the outcome you want is an art. I think very few people know the art of writing good emails.
I'll tell you, that is one single parameter that gave me a lot of promotions.
But it's important.
Yeah, it's the most
I'm not
important
even kidding
one.
you. My manager would just call me on calls and बोलता था धैर्या Microsoft Teams पे ज्वाइन करो, आपको एक ईमेल लिखना है. मैं स्क्रीन शेयर करती थी और ईमेल मैं लिख रही हूँ मैनेजर के लिए, जो उसको आगे क्लाइंट को, because I was in a consulting job, so we are client facing, right?
Exactly.
So and clients are big Fortune 500 companies. तो क्लाइंट का जो POC है या VP है, उसको जो ईमेल लिखना है वो मेरे से लिखवाता था, right? So the point was that it's a very integral skill because your communication and what you say changes everything and how you say it.
So that was one of the things that helped me transition to that, managerial or consultorial role. Like I was hired as a
Pure technical guy.
But so there are 3 shifts, like you must be aware. So PST, GMT and IST if I divide it. So IST is just Indian Standard Time. अब हमारा जो time
IST, हाँ वैसे time zones
yes.
मुझे लगा there is some career path का that okay. IST okay वो वाला ठीक है.
हाँ तो consulting जो firm
अच्छा time zones because you have to work in the client's time zone.
So there were 3
I had a few international clients too.
Correct.
Yeah.
So मेरा जो था सारे international ही थे, तो there were no Indian clients.
Got it.
So KPMG is I know it's an auditing heavy firm, तो दोनों type के clients होंगे, Indian and external.
Auditing, taxation, consulting. Yeah.
So for me it was no Indian clients, it was an international client from day one.
अच्छा.
So IST, GMT and PST. So you used to rotate the trainees
between these
3 shifts. Yeah. So I've worked into night shift for a very long time.
Oh my God.
So we will come to that, but not losing this point, I wanted to say ki this one skill, like which is very rightly pointed out by you, this thing shifted me from IST to GMT and then forever to PST because the client was most active in PST and Neeraj could handle client with emails. So I became client facing and then client started liking कि we need Neeraj for effective communication because when he is there in the shift
सब smoothly हो जाता है.
Yes. And that was not in my resume or that was not even asked.
You just showed that as a trait in your ability to execute ना जब काम कर रहे थे.
And I started guiding people. जैसे मैं officially team leader तो नहीं था, but from the day and I always had this mindset in my this thing कि चलो ये तो मुझे अगर इन्होंने program करने दिया या I was in a market research firm, so Ugam is now Merkle is a market research firm. Yeah. So just to give a context, you have to work with a lot of Excel data and then program
reports भी तो आप कितने बनाते हो.
हाँ तो web based मेरा काम था Python के ऊपर programming करना, forms बनाना, collect करना उस data को, and the data processing team was separate. I did not used to process data, but you need to have that skills कि ये data उसके पास जाएगा तो कैसे काम करेगा. So this one skill of just being a better communicator and then started guiding people कि हाँ ये process की awareness है. So I think ये जो soft skills होते हैं ना धैर्य, जो मैंने जितना रियलाइज किया, टेक्निकली आप कितना ही लोगों को ट्रेन कर लो और वो हर बंदा ट्रेन हो जाता है इन एन एनवायरनमेंट. यू विल गेट ऑटोमेशंस डन, यू विल गेट होल टेक्निकल टीम सेटअप, बट ये जो सॉफ्ट स्किल वाला पार्ट है ना, दैट यू हैव टू डेवलप बाय योरसेल्फ एंड इट्स एन इंटीग्रल कोर. सो कमिंग बैक टू KPMG, बहुत लोगों के लिए ड्रीम कंपनी भी है, बहुत लोगों के लिए ट्रैप कंपनी भी है. इन टर्म्स ऑफ लेट्स नॉट जस्ट पॉइंट आउट KPMG, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट एनी MNC. ठीक है,
all MNCs. हाँ, any MNC you pick, any big company.
I wanted to come on this point later, but since we are at कि हम दोनों अपने अपने जॉब लाइफ को डिस्कस कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, so let's discuss a little bit about the work life balance here. कि I think that is one of the parameters जो सबसे पहला रीजन लोगों के दिमाग में आता है कि मेरा कोई वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस नहीं है. हालांकि वो जानते नहीं कि वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस है क्या,
होता क्या है, वो तो पहले डिफाइन कर लो अपने लिए.
हाँ, so what would you define that?
Yeah, see, I think this is one concept that I always keep thinking about. Even I don't think I have decoded it completely. But see, again, honestly speaking, when I started, उस टाइम पे क्या था, जिस तरीके का वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस मुझे तब चाहिए था कि मुझे जो कुछ चीज़ें आउटसाइड ऑफ वर्क करनी है एंड मेरे लिए थोड़ा बहुत पर्सनल टाइम मिल जाए जॉब से तो ग्रेट, एंड मुझे वीकेंड्स पे काम ना करना पड़े, दैट वॉज नेवर ब्रीच्ड, और इफ इट वॉज ब्रीच्ड it would happen like once in 6 months, which I think you should let go of. If your employer needs you on one Saturday or one Sunday in 6 months, I don't think it's a big deal. Not a big deal, you can do that.
Correct.
तो honestly, again, I was lucky. मैं एक बात समझाती हूँ, जब 2 लाख एम्प्लॉयज की कोई कंपनी चलाता है ना, KPMG जैसी कंपनीज में 2 लाख एम्प्लॉय काम करते हैं अक्रॉस इंडिया, गूगल जैसी कंपनीज, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट जैसी कंपनीज, Bain and Company, etc. You cannot pinpoint this company is good or bad. I'll tell you why. किसी भी इंडिविजुअल का एक्सपीरियंस is dependent on the team in which they are working. In the same company, there can be 100 good teams and 100 bad teams. Now, depends on what is your luck. So, the point I'm trying to make is you, let's say for example, आपने KPMG ज्वाइन किया सेम साल में, सेम कॉलेज से, पर आपका डिपार्टमेंट मैनेजमेंट कंसल्टिंग नहीं था, ऑडिट था. ऑडिट में भी आपको ऑडिट में स्पेसिफिक लेट्स से क्लाइंट्स दिए गए फिनटेक, और उसमें जो एक मैनेजर था सबसे खूसट वाला वही मिला, जिसके अंडर कोई रहता ही नहीं है और सब छोड़ के जाते. ऑब्वियसली यू आर नॉट गोना हैव अ गुड टाइम एट द कंपनी. नाउ लेट्स कम टू मी. इट्स प्योर लक. दिस इज प्योर लक. मैं भी सेम कैंपस से उठाई गई हूँ, सेम साल, सेम कंपनी, बट आई गेट अ गुड डिपार्टमेंट, गुड मैनेजर, ग्रेट टीम मेंबर्स. माई एक्सपीरियंस इज गोना बी वंडरफुल. सो माई पॉइंट इज, never go by just overall one person's or even I feel multiple people's experience, because ultimately your luck will determine. So same company mein 2 people can have very different experiences because they have been in different teams and their bosses were different.
Agreed.
Your manager or your boss or your team members define your employee experience actually. So employer को ये blame game करना I think doesn't make any sense. KPMG पूरा बुरा नहीं हो सकता. Multiple people are very happy with their career. कोई 25 साल एक कंपनी में क्यों रहेगा फिर? कितने लोग उठा लोगे आप जो 10 साल 15 साल काम करते, 25 साल काम करते, पार्टनर बन गए, एंड आई नेवर हैड एनी प्रॉब्लम बट आई स्टिल क्विट. सो द पॉइंट आई एम ट्राइंग टू मेक इज एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ स्टेइंग इन अ कंपनी only depends on your team members and your bosses, and that is dependent on luck. There's no other factor.
It's very interesting to know that 2 of the top performers quit.
हाँ.
Not the ones who were like crying कि हमें आज़ादी चाहिए यहाँ से. I never cribbed about company. Like in fact, I have never said anything bad about my firm ever.
Yeah, even I have never.
Never.
I have never badmouthed KPMG anywhere because यार when you've had a good experience, बिना वजह मैं क्यों करूँगी ये सब?
नहीं, even in
कुछ
fact
बुरा है ही नहीं बोलने के लिए.
Correct. मतलब मैंने कभी अपने कॉर्पोरेट एक्सपीरियंस को भी वैसे लिया नहीं है.
And इसलिए the people who see, having said that, अगर कोई और आके मुझे KPMG के भी बारे में बोलेगा यार, और बोला है कि यार इतनी भसड़ है, इतना काम कराते हैं गधों की तरह, बिल्कुल रिस्पेक्ट नहीं है, I've heard all of that. And I'm not saying वो झूठ बोल रहे हैं, वही सेम उसका बॉस वैसा है, उसका डिपार्टमेंट गलत है, उसका लक अनफॉर्चुनेटली उस पीरियड के लिए खराब है, और मैं क्या बोलूँ, वही है.
हाँ, फैक्ट है ये. मतलब मैं इसी कॉन्टेक्स्ट के ऊपर मैं आ रहा था कि KPMG तो चलो हमारा, सिंस वी बोथ हैव वर्कड इनटू KPMG एंड आई हैव वर्कड इनटू मर्कल नाउ, वो तो हमारा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस हो गया जो हम अपने पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस पे वाउच कर सकते हैं. बट इन जनरल आई वाज जनरलाइजिंग दिस होल एक्सपीरियंस एंड आई वाज ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट अ मैप आउट ऑफ इट कि जब हमारा कॉर्पोरेट एक्सपीरियंस हो रहा था तो कितना डिफरेंट हो सकता है ये किसी 2 एम्प्लॉइज के लिए. जैसे तुमने अभी पॉइंट आउट किया कि एक के लिए इतना अच्छा हो गया कि उसको बेस्ट ऑफ द टीम मिल गई. बट आई थिंक मैं इसमें एक लेयर ऑफ डेप्थ और ऐड कर दूंगा. हमारा पर्सपेक्टिव भी क्या है
That also matters,
उस जॉब से, वो बहुत ज्यादा मैटर करता है. लाइक इफ आई एम, एज यू सेड, इफ यू आर पोक्ड फॉर 1 weekend एंड यू गेट ऑफेंडेड, देन इट्स
तो तुमसे कोई मैं तो बोल रही हूँ किसी भी कंपनी में टिक नहीं पाओगे.
करेक्ट.
क्योंकि आज तुम्हें लग रहा है यार ये मेरे को सैटरडे को काम करने को बोल रहे हैं, कल तुम दूसरी कंपनी में भी जाओगे, वही एक बार होगा, और तुम उतने में ही अगर you're gonna get exhausted, you're not okay with it, sorry, you can't survive you can't do a job then.
हाँ, मतलब मुझे इसी चीज पे एम्फसाइज करना था कि ये बंदे के पर्सपेक्टिव पे भी बहुत ज्यादा उतना ही वेटेज है.
एटीट्यूड एंड विलिंगनेस.
एग्जैक्टली.
एंड मोटिवेशन.
हाँ, बिकॉज यू कैन ओनली बी कोच्ड व्हेन कोचेबल.
हाँ, तो इफ यू आर नॉट कोचेबल देन इट्स डिफिकल्ट.
इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट.
वेरी डिफिकल्ट. यू कांट सस्टेन.
हाँ, एंड फिर कंपनी को भी ऐसा लगता है कि फिर रिसोर्स को ट्रेन करके क्या मतलब है, इफ लाइक यू नो इट्स गोना लीव एनीवेज.
करेक्ट.
सो इफ आई आस्क यू दिस वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टेक, व्हाट वुड बी योर 3 green or red flags for a firm, like when somebody joins it, that would be a very interesting key.
Very interesting question. 3 green flags I'll say first. they make everything clear on the offer letter, which means जब आपको ऑफर लेटर दिया जाता है, हायर किए जाते हो एट एनी रोल एनी स्टेज, आपका एग्जैक्ट सैलरी ब्रेकडाउन, राइट, सीटीसी का एग्जैक्ट ब्रेकडाउन, एक एक कॉम्पोनेंट कहाँ जा रहा है, इन हैंड कितना आने वाला है, फ्यूचर में ये लोग आपके ऊपर इन टर्म्स ऑफ योर लर्निंग, योर पर्सनल गोल्स कैसे इन्वेस्ट करने वाले. बेसिकली द ऑफर लेटर शुड बी क्लियर, क्रिस्टल क्लियर. आई शुडंट हैव एनी डिस्क्रिपेंसीज कि एक गड़बड़ है या समथिंग अंडरलाइन. अ वेरी वेल communicated offer letter from a company is a green flag according to me, because आधी कंपनियां उधर ही झोल करती हैं. आप एक बड़ा ब्रेकडाउन दिखा देते हो एंड यू गेट टू नो उसमें से आधे, स्पेशली स्टार्टअप्स एंड बिगर कंपनीज आर गोइंग फॉर लिस्टिंग्स एंड स्टफ, half of them are shares that you will acquire across the next 4 years. Correct. And you cannot call that my package. And a lot of these small nuances, right? आपने हाउस रेंट अलाउंस, अपना HRA जो क्लेम कर सकते हो वो भी फ्रॉम सैलरी का ही अमाउंट होता है, पर दिखा देते हैं इट्स ओवर एंड अबव. ऐसी बहुत चीजें होती हैं. दैट, सो इफ समबडी इज गिविंग यू अ प्रॉपर क्रिस्टल क्लियर ऑफर लेटर, दैट्स अ बिग ग्रीन फ्लैग. सेकेंड थिंग, व्हेन एम्प्लॉयज इन अ कंपनी, मोस्ट ऑफ द एम्प्लॉयज अगर आप देख रहे हो, चलो 50% भी, 50 छोड़ो, 40% एम्प्लॉयज भी अगर आपको बहुत सारे देख रहे हो जो एटलीस्ट 3.5 years एंड अबव उस कंपनी में टिक चुके हैं या रह चुके हैं आज के जमाने में. पहले मैं बोलती एटलीस्ट 5-6 years, बट 3+ years से भी अगर बहुत मेजोरिटी पीपल आर वर्किंग, विच दैट इंडिकेट्स दे हैव अ गुड वर्क कल्चर, दे comply to the needs of their employees, they listen to them, they are good listeners, and for sure most of the leaders are good, so you can opt for that company. That's a good green flag. And the third green flag would be for a company that you should join, I think a company that is also let's say really working on, how do I say, trying to build up entrepreneurs within the company. How do I say that? So, and why? Because it's
leaders, basically
leaders. So
leaders.
You work on not just leaders, like can you build like a mini startup within your enterprise or within your MNC?
Ecosystem, basically.
Build an ecosystem, a smaller ecosystem, and are you encouraging of the fact that someone entrepreneurial can come into this system and build something for you? Correct. Those kind of companies, right? That's a good green flag. Red flags, I mean, toxic culture, obviously, wherein your personal requirements or mental health or just basic things are not taken care of and you are treated as just a cog in the wheel or a resource, right? That's not respectful, and I don't think anyone should go through it. That's a big red flag. Another red flag would be, I think, when they don't stick to their commitments in general, in anything.
Okay.
For example, you're working on a client project और आपको बोला गया था कि आपको इस client project पे अगले 3 महीने के लिए plot किया जा रहा है. But suddenly when 3 months are about to come to an end, you're told that you have to do this, you'll have to stick around for another 3 months. Just suddenly. And the reason is also not concrete and बोल दिया. Then ये बोला गया था आपको कि आपको प्रमोशन मिलेगा अगले साल, पर जब प्रमोशन की बात आप करने गए उन्होंने पूरा नकार ही दिया कि ये बात हुई ही नहीं थी, या हुई भी थी तो इस साल नहीं हो पाएगा. Random reasons and just lingering on and not contributing to your professional and career growth.
Correct.
But rather moving away from your commitment. So people who don't stick to their words, or firms that who don't stick to what they're committed to, that's a very big red flag, right? I've seen so many people quit their job, honestly, just because on such a high level, they were promised a promotion the next year. And literally a guy told me very recently, उसने मुझे बोला था यार मेरे मैनेजर में, इस साल तेरा प्रमोशन पक्का है एंड तूने काम भी किया है एंड देयर इज नो वे तुझे नहीं मिलेगा. तो जब प्रमोशन की बात आई, मेरा नाम क्यों नहीं था उस लिस्ट में? होना चाहिए. और अगर नहीं, आई एम क्विटिंग द जॉब. एकदम सही है, क्विट द जॉब. यू आर केपेबल, आपका स्किल सेट है, यू आर पेशेंट, आप परसिवियर करोगे, मार्केट में जाने को तैयार हो, तो यू विल गेट अ बेटर जॉब. यू शुड क्विट. भाई आपको अगर बोला गया आपको ये चीज मिलेगी, तो you have to be a man of your words, we say.
Self respect, basically.
Self respect is important.
Yeah,
so that's a big red flag. Yeah.
ठीक है. I got it. Very interesting things, and I think this is basic prerequisite. इसको एक इस tangent में लोग ले सकते हैं कि these are minimum requirements.
ये तो bare minimum है.
ये तो bare minimum है. So that was a good one. I wanted to come on this point. आज का ऐसा जमाना pivot हो चुका है where like on resume everyone is good. you know
I got your point.
everyone
is a great talent on their resume.
on resume, and I want to come
because it's not their resume.
It's not their resume, and I want to come to this point. Why? Because now there is a personal branding space as well.
Yeah, correct.
Right, so I want to talk it in two tangents. Ek to resume wala part, and then this personal branding wala part. How what kind of an edge is it a necessary in today's world that you should have your personal brand on LinkedIn, on any media? Like, both of us have our own personal brands. So what's your take on this, and how do you think in next 5-10 years it will change? Because I see a big impact of it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I feel to answer your first question, your personal brand can make you or break you. It's essential and integral for everybody. आप कॉर्पोरेट कंपनी में काम करते हो, स्टार्टअप में करते हो, गवर्नमेंट जॉब कर रहे हो, खुद का बिजनेस चला रहे हो, फ्रीलांसर हो, कुछ भी हो, पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग सबको करनी चाहिए. There's no two ways about it. But my point is, how you do it matters a lot. How you go ahead with your planning of personal branding is extremely important. It needs to be done the right way. As an employee, you need to understand आजकल कंपटीशन इतना बढ़ गया है हर जगह. एज एन एम्प्लॉय नहीं, हर जगह. इवन एज कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स, हर दूसरा बंदा अपने आप को कंटेंट क्रिएटर बुलाता है, हर तीसरा इंसान वीडियोग्राफर है, हर चौथा इंसान मार्केटर है, हर फिफ्थ पर्सन इज अ वीडियो ग्राफिक डिजाइनर और वट एवर, डूइंग समथिंग क्रिएटिव, राइटिंग और owning an agency. There's competition everywhere.
Yeah.
Not just in jobs. So now, simple question. When there's so much competition, how will you stand out? या तो कुछ एकदम अतरंगी करना पड़ेगा. You'll have to do something different for which you start getting noticed. Now what happens is, when it comes to personal branding कैसे होती है? How do you build a strong personal brand? जब इंसान आपको किसी चीज से रिलेट करने लगता है, वो होता है एक पर्सनल ब्रांड. आई ऑलवेज से दिस सिंपल डेफिनेशन है.
I love that.
राइट? व्हेन पीपल जस्ट स्टार्ट नोइंग, जैसे धैर्या गंगवानी हूँ, करियर कोच, लिंक्डइन कंटेंट क्रिएटर, खत्म. दैट्स माय आइडेंटिटी, दैट्स माय पर्सनल ब्रांड. और वही नाम याद आना चाहिए जब आप करियर वर्ड सुनो और आप लिंक्डइन सुनो, मतलब धैर्य. राइट? सो सिमिलरली, जब आप ये सोचने लगते हो कि मेरे नाम से कौन से 2 या 3 शब्द मेजरली अटैच होने चाहिए, फिर उस डायरेक्शन में कैसे काम करना है, दैट इज योर जर्नी ऑफ स्टार्टिंग योर पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग. वो आधे लोग जब करना शुरू करते हैं या सोचते भी, अवेयरनेस आ जाती है, हिट्स देम करना है. बट 100, आई थिंक आउट ऑफ 100 पीपल, 99 गिव अप because it requires you to probably face a lot of your insecurities. A lot of times facing the camera, meeting people, going to networking events, making a good network, going out of your comfort zone, upskilling yourself, gaining knowledge, training yourself. ये सबकी बस की बात नहीं है on a continuous basis. ये सब लगता है to build a personal brand in any niche. So half of the people give up. तो end result क्या होता है? सिर्फ 1% people even today are building a strong personal brand. So that becomes a very good way to stand out, because 99% of the people are not doing it, or they are lazy, या वो छोड़ देते हैं बीच में. So the moment आप वो चीज़ करने लगते हो जो सिर्फ 1% लोग कर रहे हैं, आप ऑटोमेटिकली टॉप क्रीम में आ जाते हो. तो इसलिए आपको करना चाहिए, राइट? बिकॉज वही मेंटालिटी प्रॉब्लम है ना. ग्रोथ माइंडसेट हर किसी का नहीं होता. एंड इंडिया में अनफॉर्चुनेटली बहुत कम लोग इतना सस्टेन ही कर पाते हैं. वो तो छोड़ ही देते हैं, क्यों ही करना है, क्या फायदा है इसका. और जो लोग वो नहीं सोचते और आगे तक बढ़ जाते हैं, वही फिर आ जाते हैं टॉप 1% में.
I think it's basically delayed gratification itself. Like when you start creating or building anything, let's take an example of an entrepreneur or a creator. Immediately ना आपके followers होते हैं ना, immediately आपको कोई founder या वो मिल जाता है,
ना पैसे बना
लोगे. तो you have to invest that many hours to just have a break even कि आपने अब वो skill learn किया है.
True.
Like when I say like I'm an entrepreneur and then I have a firm or I have 3 failed startups, then I say I'm an entrepreneur, very different.
Correct. True. I agree.
Both people are saying the same thing, and on paper they are entrepreneurs, right? You might like somebody might go and register a firm. It's very easy to just get a firm registered on your name. I know you have a story going on here, and since you're laughing, I get that, but it's much easier than what it was back in the days. And the quantity in which it's happening nowadays, as you said, everybody is an agency owner, everybody is a creator.
सब है.
एक tag आ गया है. And I think people are. It's just that people don't realize it, how to monetize it.
Yeah. So the point is, tag सबके पास है, but कितने लोग effectively या sustainably इसको pull off कर पा रहे हैं for a long period of time. The sustenance defines the true value or depth of what you're doing. And I feel so.
In next 5 years, what do you think there है कि ये जो पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग वाला एज है, अभी तो है ही है एज. एंड आई थिंक पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग तो एक वर्ड हो गया. पहले के जमाने में कुछ और होता है कि हाँ ये बंदा अच्छा इंग्लिश बोल लेता है, दैट इज एन एज.
कम्युनिकेशन अच्छी है, या प्रेजेंट अच्छे
कर लेता है, पीपीटी दिखा सकता है.
करेक्ट.
It's an edge.
It was,
आज
yeah.
AI is an edge.
Correct.
He can give a better prompt.
Yeah.
Then
he can prompt better, or he can leverage AI better to get a particular task done quicker, whatever.
so my take is that कि देखो कुछ ना कुछ तो fancy आएगा
हाँ हाँ,
हमेशा.
वो इवॉल्व होता रहेगा.
हाँ, and it will be the same amount of difficulty what it was back in 1950s. But the point is, it's about your own attitude.
Yeah.
Am I able to attempt to do that 1% different than what other people are doing?
Correct.
Or not?
Not.
That
That's
will
it.
be-
That will define you, and like I said, make you or break you.
So do you agree with that consensus?
I completely agree. That's my strong opinion as well. I feel some people get certain opportunities a lot of times even when they don't deserve it because of that one edge or USP they have.
Agreed.
मैं खुद मानती हूँ यार, I may not be the best LinkedIn creator, I may not be the best career coach, but so many times I've gotten opportunities with someone better than me could have gotten an opposite also. So many times I deserved something but somebody else got it. Because देखो लक फैक्टर तो होता ही है लाइफ में, वो एक चीज होती है. चलो, पर तुम लेट्स से आप कोई ऐसे इंसान हो जो ये सुन रहा है पॉडकास्ट जो लक में बिलीव ही नहीं करते, तो वो भी हटा देती हूँ. Then in that case भी आपको समझना होता है that a lot of times you will get things that you don't deserve just out of the fluke. Also just to test if you have that capability. So the ones who are opportunists and they can make the most of what was just offered to them will anyways win in life.
Correct.
That's the point. You have to churn the best out of that opportunity and whatever you're given.
So since we're talking about personal branding and you have a journey on LinkedIn,
Right.
जैसे तुमने ही अभी बोला कि धैर्य, LinkedIn, career coach, तीनों एक लाइन में.
I believe.
है ना?
I hope so.
नहीं, it is working. I'll tell you. I found you.
Yeah.
So let's get back to your धैर्य decodes वाला journey. मुझे LinkedIn का बताओ ये कि since you mentioned कि जब you were back in the KPMG days, you started creating educational content
Yeah.
and then this whole journey started. So tell me a bit about LinkedIn.
Sure.
And what would you advise somebody who's just starting LinkedIn for a personal edge or for any services that they would want to offer? What would be your advice on it?
Sure. I'll answer the first part of your
Yeah.
question पहले. यार सी जर्नी वैसे बहुत लंबी थी, बट इन शॉर्ट अगर बताओ तो लिंक्डइन एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म था जो 4 साल पहले भी अनटैप्ड था, आज भी सबसे कम अनटैप्ड है एज कम्पेयर टू अदर सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स.
Interesting.
सबसे पहले. सेकेंड, मुझे लगता है लिंक्डइन की जो ऑडियंस है इट्स फार बेटर देन मोस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म्स. दैट्स माई पर्सनल ओपिनियन.
Okay.
They are far more quality folks. They have a higher purchasing power and they are wiser folks is what I
They
feel.
have more attention span.
And they have more attention span too. वो ये सब बोल दिया तो higher intent
Yeah,
intent
yeah,
high है तो
yeah.
देखेंगे ही ना.
Yeah.
They are watching you for the right reasons. They're not watching you because they're bored in between an office meeting. So चाय break लेने के लिए, समझ रहे हो?
Interesting.
जैसे इंटेंट मैटर्स इन एवरीथिंग. एक रिलेशनशिप की सिचुएशन लो, बंदा आपके साथ रिलेशनशिप में किस इंटेंट से आया है. हैज ही कम हियर टू जस्ट हैव अ फन टाइम? इट्स गोना बी अ फ्लिंग. इफ हिज इंटेंट इज इस बंदी से शादी करनी है, वो अलग ही रुख लेगा ना, मोड़ लेगा.
Correct.
सिमिलरली लिंक्डइन पे लोग आते अलग पर्पस के लिए हैं. इंस्टाग्राम पे आप आती है किसी और चीज के लिए, तो आप एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर सकते हो बंदा आपको सीरियसली लेगा.
Very interesting.
मैं तो समझती ही नहीं हूँ लोग मुझे सीरियसली लेते इंस्टाग्राम पे. आई एम प्रीटी श्योर हाफ ऑफ द पीपल फॉलो मी जस्ट फॉर माई लुक्स. आई नो इट.
Very
So it's okay.
interesting.
And that's why I don't concentrate on making an audience on Instagram.
Interesting.
It's my least priority.
क्या बात है? But you still have an audience on Instagram.
कुछ नहीं है यार.
मतलब
3 साल लगा दिए हैं, 22,000 फॉलोअर हैं, क्योंकि मेरे से ये सब बकवास होती नहीं है. मैं सिर्फ ज्ञान देती हूँ आके. आई डोंट एंटरटेन इन एनी वे. तो बढ़ नहीं रहे. इट वैलिडेट्स माई थियोरी एवरी टाइम दैट that's why I've grown on LinkedIn. And now YouTube, 5 महीने में जितनी मेरी YouTube पे ग्रोथ हुई है ना एज अ प्लेटफॉर्म, उतनी मेरी मतलब पेस कंपेयर करो तो 3 साल इंस्टाग्राम को दे दिए नहीं हुई. क्यों? बिकॉज यूट्यूब पे भी एडुकेटर लोग सर्च करके पढ़ने सीखने आ रहे हैं.
YouTube is a university.
यूट्यूब, हाँ एग्जैक्टली. तो मेरे जैसे एजुकेशनल कंटेंट बनाने वालों के लिए उधर ऑडियंस बन जाएगी. आई नो मैं लिंक्डइन के बाद यूट्यूब विल बी माई सेकेंड बिगेस्ट कम्युनिटी एंड गॉड विलिंग बिगर देन लिंक्डइन ऑल्सो. इंस्टाग्राम का अकाउंट से मुझे नहीं है फेथ.
तो Instagram के तो नाम में instant है ना. It's like an instant
भाई
coffee.
तो वो सब मेरे से नहीं होता.
And I love this beauty about this life.
Yeah.
See, you resonated more with LinkedIn. LinkedIn for a lot of people in start will be very daunting. But
Yeah,
I'm
it
giving
is.
a-
It's overwhelming.
yeah, कि यार यहाँ पे तो मेरा बॉस भी है, यहाँ पे तो उस बॉस का कलीग
सब
भी
देख
है.
रहे हैं.
हाँ,
Yeah.
I have had people come to me and
Yeah,
say
yeah.
कि I am very creative, I can post this, I can, but I can't because then
Restrictions भी होते हैं.
yes,
Company policies होती हैं.
moonlighting.
There is moonlighting. There is also confidentiality problems also. A lot of companies do not allow you. Like, for instance, I'll take my sister's example. The company that she works in, without taking the name, is a very powerful and a very big company, and they don't allow you to do anything without checking on anything. Like, you can't post, and most companies also, like, that's why I also say I really love KPMG and I never badmouth them, because they let me create content also on my free will and never stop me. A lot of my friends in other big fours, even today, मेरी एक मेंटी अभी तक जो है 4 साल से, वो एक बिग फोर में ही काम करती है विदाउट टेकिंग द नेम अगेन. उसको क्लियरली बोला गया था आपको हर पोस्ट में ये एक लाइन डालनी पड़ी दैट दीज आर सोनली माय व्यूज एंड नॉट माय कंपनीज व्यूज. So this happens, right? Not everybody gives you that creative freedom. You feel eyeballs are there. You also feel very intimidated on LinkedIn. क्योंकि आपको लगता है आपको ज्ञानी होना, सब्जेक्ट मैटर एक्सपर्ट होना या कोई बड़ा इंसान बनना पड़ेगा तभी आप बात कर सकते हो. बट दैट्स अ मिथ. ऐसा नहीं है.
सो कमिंग बैक, मुझे 2 की टेकअवेज मिले इससे. इंटरेस्टिंग है कि आपके लिए एक अपनी नीश के हिसाब से एक अलग प्लेटफॉर्म हो सकता है जिसपे आप इनिशियली कंफर्टेबल फील करो.
एंड आई ऑल्सो फील जब मैं स्टूडेंट्स और वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल्स के लिए एजुकेशनल कंटेंट बना रही हूँ तो वो ऑडियंस तो लिंक्डइन पे ही होगी ना जो जॉब्स ढूंढ रही है.
करेक्ट.
इंस्टाग्राम पे थोड़ी ना होगी या ट्विटर पे. इसलिए मैंने लिंक्डइन से स्टार्ट किया था.
गॉट इट. ये तो क्लियर हो गया कि लिंक्डइन से स्टार्ट किया.
Right.
नाउ लेट्स कम टू दिस पॉइंट कि हमने आंसर कर ही दिया
करेक्ट.
कि इफ यू फील यू डोंट नीड टू गेट ओवरवेल्म, जस्ट स्टार्ट. आई थिंक वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट थिंग दैट आई हैव पर्सनली रियलाइज्ड अबाउट लिंक्डइन
या
कि लिंक्डइन इज नॉट जस्ट अ प्रोफेशनल स्पेस.
इट्स नॉट.
Like the most of the viral posts there are of stories.
It's exactly. So I'll tell you, LinkedIn is all about storytelling and sharing your personal journey
Exactly.
with a tinge of a good takeaway or knowledge share.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
It's just that. If you can narrate and articulate good stories and add that personal touch to it and be authentic and still add some value or level of impact in someone's life, you can nail it on LinkedIn in any niche.
So, can you go back to the year when you like made the first LinkedIn post?
Yeah.
And then tell me कि यार हफ्ते में कितना डालते थे और what type of post you were posting at that point of time?
Sure. I started in September end 2020. मेरी पहली पोस्ट एक मोटिवेशनल कोट थी जो आपको नहीं करना चाहिए ऑन लिंक्डइन. डोंट डू इट. डोंट बी मी. That's not the kind of platform you should be doing this on. I was doing what you should have done on an Instagram, on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Somehow worked for me because again I didn't do it in an Instagram fashion.
Okay.
I decoded my perspective as a professional on a motivational quote.
Okay.
So it was not that wrong, but I still feel it's not the right platform to do it. 20-25 लोग देखते थे मेरी एक पोस्ट को, मतलब लाइक करते थे. 6 दिन में मैं खुश हो जाती थी. That kept my adrenaline going and I never stopped. But then I figured my niche कि नहीं, मुझे एजुकेशनल कंटेंट बनाना चाहिए फॉर स्टूडेंट्स एंड वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल्स एंड दे आर माई टारगेट ऑडियंस एंड आई हैव अ लॉट टू शेयर. And I used to post 2 times a week. I posted 2 times a week for almost 6 months. After that, I made it 3-4 times a week. And I think ever since I've tried, there was a period for almost 1 year, 3 months or 1.5 years जहाँ मैं हर दिन पोस्ट करती थी. But in general, आप ये 4.5 years की जर्नी देखो या 4 years 2 months जो भी हुए हैं, I have posted at least 3 times in a week.
एवरेज में अगर पकड़ लूं जितना
3 पोस्ट एक हफ्ते के ऑलवेज.
3 पोस्ट एक हफ्ते के होते हैं
Yes.
which are like mostly photos with some text.
No, videos.
Or videos. Okay.
Videos,
So
which
now,
are mostly videos, always from the beginning.
Oh,
That was my USP.
okay.
I was one of the first few LinkedIn video creators in the country. This is the truth. Because
Got it.
उस टाइम पे कोई वीडियो नहीं बनाता था LinkedIn पे. आज भी इतने कम बनाते हैं. तो तब तो टैब भी नहीं था. तो दैट गॉट मी आई बॉल्स, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. सच वही है, जब वही मैंने बोला ना, जब आप वो करने लगते हो जो मेजॉरिटी लोग नहीं कर रहे हैं, आप नोटिसेबल इजीली हो जाते हो.
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. और आज भी बहुत कम लोग हैं जो वीडियो बनाते हैं.
एग्जैक्टली. अब तो डेडिकेटेड टैब है तो भी इतने लोग रिस्ट्रिक्टेड हैं एंड दे फील लाइक करें नहीं करें. तो 4 साल पहले आई वाज मेकिंग वीडियोस, तब भी मैं वीडियोस ही ज्यादा बनाती थी. आज भी वीडियोस ही ज्यादा बनाती हूँ. वो दैट्स रिमेन कांस्टेंट.
Got it. And you were sharing your journey basically in those videos.
Yes, personal journey, professional tips, how do you crack better interviews, how do you negotiate your salary, how do you communicate better, how do you land a consulting job, how do you build a personal brand, how to give good presentations, resume कैसे बनाएं, all of everything under career development and professional growth.
Noted. Noted.
Yes.
And now if I talk about now, so you have a podcast,
Yes.
right? So do you post that also on LinkedIn?
Yes, I do. So the podcast is Dhairya Decodes, the same name, because I'm decoding career trajectories. It's a career specific podcast. And podcast के जो हम mini snippets या clips निकालते हैं, which go as reels on Instagram and as shorts on YouTube, they are repurposed on LinkedIn also.
Okay.
And but not every short that is cut for YouTube or reel is put on LinkedIn. The ones that we feel will go with the vibe of the platform are put on LinkedIn. Yes, because it's a career podcast at the end of the day.
Correct.
एंड सिर्फ मेरा पर्सपेक्टिव मैं कब तक दूंगी? करियर ही मैं डिकोड कर रही हूँ, अलग अलग करियर पाथ्स लोगों के. सो माई ऑडियंस विल ऑल्सो बी हैप्पी दैट धैर्या, they look up to me as a career coach and mentor, right? That our mentor has got somebody valuable from different industries in every episode and उनसे भी सीखने को मिल रहा है.
Correct.
So that makes sense to repurpose it on LinkedIn.
So and that goes on your page or there's a separate podcast?
My page. धैर्या गंगवानी की ही LinkedIn प्रोफाइल पे जाता है.
Okay.
Instagram पे भी धैर्या डीकोड्स पे ही जाता है. YouTube पे तो धैर्या डीकोड्स चैनल जो है वही है, उसी पे.
So do you think, like, nowadays what I've seen is in the podcasting niche, since the podcast has come into inception, creating shorts have become easier because you shoot and then you get 15 reels out of it.
Yeah.
Then you can repurpose it, right? So basically what I want to ask in terms of this podcast part is that I've seen people having 2 pages, one for podcast and one for their personal one.
Yeah, most of the people do. And some people have for clips also, or for ऐसा भी 3 pages भी होते हैं.
YouTube पे तो मेरे को समझ में आता है because watch time is very different for
Correct.
all 3 things.
Correct.
On LinkedIn, what is your take? Like, you're not doing it, right?
I'm not.
Yeah, so that's why I'm more curious. Ki what would you advise ki is a better option to start with?
नहीं, LinkedIn पे जरूरत नहीं है. You don't need to have a separate page for your podcast. Not at all. LinkedIn is a very different platform. I also feel even on Instagram you don't need it, to be very honest. But on YouTube you should. That's my opinion, personal. LinkedIn पे तो जरूरत है ही नहीं. That I'm very confident of. Because एक separate, पहली बात तो LinkedIn पे personal profile बनती है या तो company page बनता है. तो अब आप पॉडकास्ट के रील्स का या शॉर्ट्स का थोड़ी ना कंपनी पेज बनाओगे. और पर्सनल प्रोफाइल पे पॉडकास्ट की रील्स क्यों जाएंगी? एक सेपरेट पेज पे मैं बोल रही हूँ. दैट विल बी सो वियर्ड. आपकी प्रोफाइल पे जाना चाहिए. इट्स जस्ट बिकॉज फंडामेंटली इट्स नॉट लॉजिकल ऑन लिंक्डइन बिकॉज द प्लेटफॉर्म इज नॉट गिविंग यू दैट एबिलिटी और सरफेस टू बिल्ड इट.
हाँ, मतलब मेरा इंटरेस्टिंग टेक इसमें ये है कि when they see just the podcasting thing, they are coming to see just like LinkedIn की तरह एक value derive करने आ रहे हैं.
हाँ.
ठीक है, it's not more of like your personal journey. When we talk about Instagram, it's more about even getting more intimated with that person and following that part. They are not more oftenly interested कि ये बंदा किस से जाके बात कर रहा है.
करेक्ट.
So there is a very different of कि target audience आपकी mix हो जाती है. That's my personal take on it. Just as you said on LinkedIn, अगर मैं सिर्फ एक पेज बनाता हूँ जिसमें मैं सिर्फ रील्स डाल रहा हूँ, it might make sense to some people. But when I talk about LinkedIn, I am showcasing what kinds of talent I am and professionally मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ.
मैं ऐसे सोचती हूँ कि यार पॉडकास्ट भी तो मैं उन्हीं लोगों के लिए बना रही हूँ ना.
हाँ.
या तो फिर आप then you are confused as a creator. मुझे लगता है आप अपने आप को पोर्ट्रे कर रहे हो. मैं अपना एग्जांपल लेती हूँ एज एन एजुकेटर, करियर कोच, और उसी भी वीडियोस बना रहे हो. और आपका पॉडकास्ट भी करियर पॉडकास्ट है. पर फिर आप करियर पॉडकास्ट कैसे बोल सकते हो? उस ऑडियंस को नहीं देखना होगा. डेफिनेटली देखना होगा. या तो फिर आपको पता नहीं आपकी ऑडियंस क्या है. And as somebody who has been doing career related content for 4 years, I think I'm the right person to start a career podcast. And my audience that I've built in 4 years is the right audience to show a career podcast to. That's my take. Yeah. But then if you're claiming to be somebody who's into fitness, but then you start a travel podcast, that's a different thing. Then why will those folks want to watch it? I don't know. मतलब
Yeah, it's a fine line. It's a fine line.
हाँ.
It's a fine line. You need to be very clear about कि किसके लिए बना रहे हो. हाँ. मतलब वैसे जिंदगी के अंदर लोग बहुत सारी चीजें.
I also feel I also feel क्या होता है नीरज, most podcasts don't have a niche. Without taking any names, even the biggest podcasts in India don't have a niche. They create everything and anything. तो आप कैटेगराइज किस में करोगे? इससे अच्छा सोचते हैं सब एक ही जगह डंप कर दो. समझ रहे हो? एक सेपरेट पेज ही बना के, क्योंकि आपकी डायरेक्शन ही नहीं है. आप तांत्रिक को भी बुला रहे हो पॉडकास्ट पे, आप एरोनॉटिकल इंजीनियर को भी बुलाते हो पॉडकास्ट पे, आप डॉक्टर को भी बुलाते हो, आप एस्ट्रोलॉजर को भी बुलाते हो. आपकी नीश है क्या फिर? यू गेट माई पॉइंट. सो या तो एक, जैसे अगर कोई रिलेशनशिप्स रिलेटेड कंटेंट पॉडकास्ट बना रहा है, यू नो इधर सिर्फ रिलेशनशिप एक्सपर्ट्स या लोग जो आके अपने रिलेशनशिप शेयर कर रहे हैं या एक और कैटेगरी को जो का आते हैं, then you have a defined audience. And hence maybe because there's such a scattered audience, वो सोचते हैं and it's so much of content, let's have a separate page. That may be their thinking. But I'm building a niche podcast. I'm building a career podcast, a career focused podcast. So it makes sense to show it to my audience on my Dheria Decodes Instagram page only.
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टेक. मैंने जब इस पॉडकास्ट को स्टार्ट किया था, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, मेरे दिमाग में कोई स्पेसिफिक नीच नहीं थी. मेरे दिमाग में ये था एक पर्टिकुलर टास्क दैट आई वांट टू ब्रिंग पीपल एंड आई वांट टू टेक अ रोड मैप आउट ऑफ देम एंड वांट टू हेल्प एनीबडी आउट देयर हु जस्ट लाइक अस ट्राइंग टू फॉलो एन अनकन्वेंशनल पाथ.
Right.
And that is, I think, somewhere I just met someone in Delhi and we were also talking about this in call. So one of my viewers, I met him through my cousin's wedding only, so he watches my podcast. So and he is now on a sabbatical and he is now developing his own firm. So he connected very well. So that's actually my target audience. And see, I have never met him.
Yeah.
But when I spoke with him and he was excited to speak, and then I realized the vibe that I was trying to create, like an organic vibe of trying to ask people and get the answers out of them, that is reaching.
It's working.
It's
and
working.
You're able to achieve what you wanted
Exactly,
to.
exactly. तो मेरे दिमाग में वो पार्ट में clarity थी, and I was speaking to you कि see, I can call anybody, but the perspective of asking is same.
Again, तो the problem is in their case, जो भी हैं, the names, ना तो niche है, ना target audience है, ना perspective same है.
Correct.
आप तीनों ही नहीं कर रहे तो कुछ अलाइन नहीं करता मेरे हिसाब से. मुझे लगता है खिचड़ी और
फिर वो खिचड़ी हो जाती है, and
वो खिचड़ी है, sorry.
That is only for views.
And then it's also only for the person coming and sitting on the couch next to me. It will never be for me. जब तक धैर्य एक प्रियंका चोपड़ा को ला रही है या शाहिद कपूर को ला रही है या मिनिस्टर को ला रही है, फिर ठीक है. माई पॉइंट इज, अगर मैं कल एक ऐसे इंसान को भी लाऊं जिसको आपने देखा नहीं है, देन व्हाट, क्या आप फिर भी मुझे देखोगे? दैट टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ क्रेडिबिलिटी टू बिल्ड. पीपल शुड कम बैक टू वॉच यू ऑल्सो, ना?
That's a lovely point to bring, and I feel that is the thing when people trust you कि हाँ धैर्य को अगर हमने responsibility दी है to guide us in career, and she will ask the relevant question that will help me to guide. आज मैं धैर्य को मैंने क्यों invite किया, क्योंकि धैर्य की जर्नी वैसी रही है कि मैं धैर्य को invite करूँ, from where you came, very similar to me. It's not just our story, it's a story of a lot of people. But since we are some of those people who have sort of progressed somewhere in life, and it's our responsibility to guide somewhere कि जो अभी
जो aspiring है and they want to do that.
Correct. And that is why we are here, right? That is why we create educational content. You create educational content. I create educational content. And that is the perspective out of it. तो समराइजिंग दिस होल, आई थिंक काफी बढ़िया हमारा विवाद हो गया यहाँ पे in terms of LinkedIn. If you have to summarize somebody like a quick starter guide, 3 posts, let's take example of 3 posts उसको करना है, 3 से 4 posts ज़्यादा मुझे इन्वेस्ट नहीं करना. let's take example वो बंदा जॉब में है, 3 से 4
पोस्ट भी बहुत ज्यादा लगते हैं लोगों को. मैं जब बोलती हूँ 2 बार पोस्ट करना है हफ्ते में, कुछ लोग मुंह बना देते हैं. once a week भी बोलती हूँ तो मुंह बना देते हैं. क्या 3 बोल रहे हो?
उनको बोलो फिर थोड़ा सा मुंह बना.
मैं बोलती हूँ फिर आप बैठ जाओ, मत करो.
फिर once a week भी बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा आपके लिए.
वो मत ही करो, आप इतना लोड मत लो लाइफ में.
नहीं, but coming back to this thing, let's say कि कोई जॉब में है, what is the ideal startup plan, very basic one, कि ये करो and repeat it for the 1 year, forget about what thing and just explore.
For LinkedIn,
just for LinkedIn.
Simple yaar. Start with experimenting with different formats of posts. Don't think of a particular format because LinkedIn has a lot of surfaces. Videos बनाओ, image plus text post डालो, plain text post डालो, carousels डालो, polls डालो, host LinkedIn audio events, host LinkedIn video events, try everything out. Don't stick to a particular day or timing, all of that doesn't matter. Try to post at least 2 times a week if you want to see some result coming out. दो post per week से कम अगर आप करना चाह रहे हो, then I would suggest आप start ही मत करो. Honestly start मत करो. And over a period of at least 2 months of consistently posting for at least 2 times a week, get a pulse of your audience. What are they liking to hear from you the most? What kind of audiences are interacting with your posts? You have analytics, everything is in front of you. आपका account है, उसको decode करो. Figure out, is it professionals, is it students, is it entrepreneurs, is it agency owners, is it doctors, depending on whatever niche. And start curating to their pain points and needs that will indirectly help you build a niche. आप niche ही बना रहे हो अपनी खुद. Backtrack कर लो, मतलब I'm saying. अगर आपसे फिगर नहीं हो रहा है किस नीश पे बनाए,
self reflect
करो,
after like 6 weeks,
try
7 weeks.
different things,
Yeah.
and then see what is working best, double down on that, keep doing it consistently, take it up to at least 3 to 4 times a week. You can do it 3 to 4 times a week for the rest of your life. That's enough for good growth on LinkedIn, right? From a follower standpoint, apart from that, don't restrict to just posting, also engage with other people's content. Drop meaningful comments, insights, and your perspective on somebody's post which you've liked, or somebody inspirational who you look up to. That's the best way to get noticed. Leverage LinkedIn to be in rooms you would have never thought of, because there are very powerful people on the platform, right from our Prime Minister to a Sunil Shetty to a Priyanka Chopra to a
Yeah.
Yuvraj Singh to a Varun Dhawan today is on LinkedIn. So leverage it to come in the notice of and get the eyeballs of influential and important people through your network there, and actually use it for meaningful networking. So yeah, I would say that would be the startup guide or plan, and be consistent, but also be persistent, right? Don't just do it कि तीन बार हफ्ते में करना है तो करना है, खुशी से करो. It should give you joy.
Yeah.
Then persistence is important along with consistency.
I think I will just summarize it कि 3 से 4 बार post करो, whatever you like. It can be video, it can be carousel, it can be a static post, it can be just be a text as well.
Yeah.
And find out in like a month or so what is it that you are liking.
You will
and-
take at least two to 3 months.
Yeah. मेरी थोड़ी सी इसमें approach like थोड़ी सी अलग होती है. I'll add that after I summarize these things. So you start creating content, be patient with it for a year. You will start seeing the growth because you will grow
Yeah.
as a creator,
Yeah.
and understand कि मुझे क्या पसंद है in the long run creating, and साथ साथ में किससे इसको benefit भी हो रहा है.
Correct.
And then you realize कि okay, my target audience is this,
Yeah.
right? And then you double down, and that double down never stops.
Correct.
It will keep on
Keep
happening.
on going. Yeah. That's an ongoing process.
Yeah, that's an ongoing process. Just one, and as you said, engage with the right people, leverage, network with the right people, because that is the, I think, primary goal of LinkedIn, to give you leverage.
Correct.
Right, with the people that you can't just go and walk up to.
Correct.
And I have seen that leverage happening with me, and I'm sure with you as well in life. मैं ये बोलता हूँ, just for a quick creator hack, any platform, I say if you have a little bit of guts, go a little machine gun in the first, at least the first month or 2 months. Ideally 2 months. I tell them 60 days, because then the amount of growth that you receive in that first year is, I think, compounded to 3x for any creator if he can just go hard for first 2 months. Because the same first 2 months can take 1 year if I just slow it down.
True.
And tone it down. मेरे को same growth मिलेगी. It is no different path.
But time उसका
Yes.
कितनी देर में होगा?
Correct. It's just like कि मैंने एक correct time पे market में invest कर दिया.
हाँ.
It's just like that.
Yeah, like my first 15,000 followers I got in 2-3 months.
On LinkedIn, right?
On LinkedIn.
Yeah.
But उस pace पे नहीं हो रही है compounding अभी ना. 4 साल बाद, और वो होगी भी नहीं. But that you have to catch on to and leverage in the beginning.
Correct. So, अच्छा, बड़ा interesting सा तुमने बोल ही दिया है, तो फिर give me a breakdown on in terms of like कि 15,000 हुए थे 6 months में, you're saying?
2-3 months
3 months
3 months में.
तो when did you reach your 100K? Just for a reference.
यार 100K I had reached, अभी क्या चल रहा है? February 2025.
Time span में guess करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ.
I think September, in September 2024.
September. And you started in 2022.
Yeah.
So 2 years.
2020.
2020.
It took me 4 years.
4 years. हाँ, तो LinkedIn has also evolved so much.
The growth has not been ऐसे कि overnight. This is not Instagram you go viral.
So I met Shraddha Shrivastava, who was on the show as well, and she was in LinkedIn Accelerator, जो पता होगा कि initial.
I was also.
Yes, you were also there. So, and that is
Shraddha I know.
Shraddha, you know.
Yeah.
So she has been creating for 8+ years on LinkedIn. मतलब जब से वो LinkedIn का प्लेटफॉर्म है,
तब से कर रही
अब मैंने उनसे मिला, लाइक इतने साल से था ये.
टाइम लगता है यार.
Yeah.
Getting 100K on LinkedIn is a big thing also, and it takes time.
It takes time.
It doesn't happen overnight.
It takes time. It's like, but it's good one, because it's like slow growth, steady growth.
It's better.
Is strong
Why
growth.
I was कल ही मैंने इस पॉडकास्ट पे बोला, मुझे स्लो स्टेडी सस्टेनेबल ग्रोथ चाहिए. मुझे क्विक कुछ चाहिए ही नहीं लाइफ में. जो क्विकली मिल जाता है वो क्विकली चला भी जाता है. कोई बात नहीं, थोड़े टाइम के बाद मिले, बट मेरे साथ ही रहे. That's best.
And that is a very very big key takeaway for anybody who wants to be a creator, because nowadays it's like कि आपको किसी एक चीज पे views आ भी जाएगा. you know, people do trend jacking,
Yeah,
clickbaiting,
yeah.
stuff like that. But that doesn't give you a community that will stick with you.
Yeah, you'll not build actual loyal community members. They'll just be mere followers. Then, yeah.
And they can unfollow you.
Yeah, obviously. Anybody can.
Yeah. So I think काफ़ी हमने पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग पे बात कर ली, क्रिएटर के ऊपर बात कर ली. नाउ अभी तक हम वो अपने क्विट वाले पार्ट में आए नहीं है कि व्हाई डिड द टू बेस्ट परफॉर्मर्स क्विट.
Why did the two? हाँ.
Yeah, very interesting key takeaway ना. मतलब I'm reflecting with you here. मतलब मैंने भी कभी नहीं सोचा इस बारे में.
नहीं, मेरा बहुत क्लियर था.
हाँ.
जैसे मैंने बैकग्राउंड दे दिया था. आई लव्ड माई जॉब, ग्रेट बॉसेस, ग्रेट दिस. सैलरी तो एक चीज था विच आई वाज नॉट हैप्पी विद, बट सैलरी वाज नॉट द रीजन आई क्विट द जॉब. एक ऐसा पॉइंट आ गया व्हेन आई वाज बिल्डिंग धैर्य डीकोड्स एज अ साइड हसल. 2 साल मैंने कंटेंट क्रिएशन और करियर कोचिंग अपनी जॉब के साथ साथ की. सो आई वाज वर्किंग एट KPMG एज अ टेक्नोलॉजी कंसल्टेंट. एट द सेम टाइम मैं वीकेंड्स पे एंड एवरीडे पोस्ट वर्किंग आवर्स सेशंस लेती थी फॉर स्टूडेंट्स, ऑनलाइन सेशंस करती थी फॉर कॉलेजेस, एंड कंटेंट भी बनाती थी ऑन लिंक्डइन, राइट, एंड ब्रांड्स के साथ भी काम कर रही थी. ये सब कर रही थी. सो देयर केम पॉइंट जहाँ आई रियलाइज्ड I was not learning anything new or growing in my job.
Common. Tick.
Okay. Second, I realized my heart, mind, body, soul was always more inclined and more invested in knowing which is the next session I'm going to take, which next student am I going to guide. मतलब रात को 1 बजे भी बोलोगे ना कि एक बच्चे का mentoring session लेना है, resume building या career guidance session, you will see a twinkle in my eye. And I was not even getting paid at that time, free. So I questioned myself, यार बिना पैसे के अगर तेरे में इतना enthusiasm है and इतना जोश है and it makes you so happy, fulfilled, and you sleep like a baby every single day, because I did it for 2 years. So जब पैसे मिलने लगेंगे तो क्या करेगी? या चलो वो नहीं भी मिले, which means that you have found something that makes you fulfilled in life, and fulfillment is important. So that made me feel, and जब आपका ध्यान ही एक्सेल शीट पे नहीं है, क्लाइंट की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने पे नहीं है, यू आर गुड एट इट, बट योर माइंड इज लाइक आज कौन सा कंटेंट पीस बनाओ, कल कौन से कॉलेज में सेशन है, आज के स्टूडेंट के रेज्यूमे को चेंज करके उसकी जॉब सर्च में हेल्प करनी है, देन आई वाज लाइक यार पूरा ध्यान इधर ही दे देते हैं ना, फॉर वंस एंड फॉर ऑल. लेट्स बी ऑल इन. आई एनीवेज डोंट लाइक बीइंग इन द मिडल. ईदर यू आर ऑल इन और यू आर आउट.
So I call anybody who's a dreamer is an extremist.
You have to be.
Yeah, you have to be.
You have to be.
Because,
there's no other option.
हाँ, मतलब अगर आप एवरेज हो तो आप तो वो ग्रे एरिया के अंदर हो.
हाँ, वही मैंने बोला ना, इधर it's a black or a white. It cannot be grey.
Yeah.
So then I chose to go out when I realized these two things. Huh, that was the factor. That was the reason I quit KPMG.
And your decision was like once it became like
I think
realization हुआ because
first 7 months of side hustling. After the first 6-7 months of side hustling, I knew it ki I'll quit soon.
So our reasons for quitting was not the unsatisfaction with the job.
No, not at all.
Unsatisfaction of what we could be.
Unsatisfaction of what my dreams were, how big they were, and the amount of time this job would take me reaching them versus if I would do something on my own, how quickly I could reach them.
So you and me both understand the mathematics right now of what a person can earn as a creator, as a coach, or as somebody who can monetize himself. Let's take an example.
Correct.
So when I was going through, and I'm going this to a very psychological aspect right now, because that is the crux that I wanted to bring out, and a little bit I want your help to break this down for everyone, because it's a very interesting part to me. See, we were performing good.
Yeah.
ठीक है, we had good in terms of bosses, luck factor.
आपकी तो पे भी अच्छी थी.
मतलब
मेरा तो पे भी अच्छा नहीं था. मुझे आपसे जानना है.
नहीं हाँ, मतलब पे आता हूँ मैं. So पे का ऐसा हुआ था. I remember, I'll tell you my first salary also. So when I told you about walking part, right?
Correct.
तो walk-in से मैं जब गया था, I was doing a hardware job. Before that, I have designed Oshiwara side का networks, optical fibers. जब Jio, 2015 I'm passed out. So it was the year of Jio transitioning as a biggest, operator. In India. After that, walk in, and I come from a lower middle class background. So मेरे को ये था कि I have a younger sister as well. She's a sports anchor right now.
Sports anchor.
Yeah, so we both are dreamers.
So interesting. Please, I want her on my podcast.
Yeah.
See, these cool, unconventional careers, and when people nail it in your life, you can become anything today. This is so cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And बहुत कम लड़कियां होंगी. Anyway, sports anchor India में तो.
Yeah, she was recently on RVCJ वाला का podcast. तो she's doing really good.
Nice.
She's मतलब हम दोनों ही थोड़े से वैसे हैं कि
अलग
in terms of we always had bigger aspiration because we have seen everything there. Yeah. We have seen the days we did not have food. We have seen the days. I still remember my sister was being born, and we did not have a house at that point of time. I'm 94 born. She's 96 born, and my parents were kicked out of the house while my mom was pregnant from the rental place.
Acha.
At that point of time, and that's when my mom decided that whatever happens will secure a home for our kids, and they did. It was a very big thing. My Masi, who has passed away right now, she was even closer to me than my mom. She helped my parents to in 1996 to get a house of our own in Mumbai. And
in
Mumbai, yeah. So you know how crazy it is right now, right? So we have come from those days.
I can, and when you see everything in life, na, it's a very different.
It's a very different
thing. You cannot. वो आप बॉलीवुड ले लो, क्रिएटर इकोनॉमी ले लो, कुछ भी ले लो ना, जिसके पास ऑलरेडी था, और नहीं उसने भी उखाड़ा लाइफ में, मैं ये नहीं बोली, पर आपके पास ऑलरेडी था और आपने उखाड़ा, और मेरे पास कुछ नहीं था और मैंने उखाड़ा ना, उसमें डिफरेंस हमेशा होगा.
वो नहीं ला सकते आप,
वो आप बिल्ड ही नहीं कर सकते. नहीं कर सकते.
I always take it as a God's gift, because then it gives you a very neutral aspect of life. When
balanced approach,
very balanced approach, and you have seen actual realities.
सब देख लेते हो ना फिर.
हाँ, सब देख लेते हो. And that is the reason when my sister quit. Like before I quit, she used to handle Punjab Kings ka Twitter and this thing. She did internship. And now we both have been invited as judges. Like वो अपने कॉलेज पे गई थी, मैं अपने कॉलेज पे गया था.
So
full circle of life. And seeing my sister on TV, kid from our family, like nobody says कि ये तो underrated बच्चे हैं, ये कुछ नहीं करने वाला, because my dad is not that well educated, my mom is very subtle, and they have struggled a lot, but I think they raised it very well with the mannerism and the hard work. Correct. And since
they have instilled those right qualities for you to be able to outgrow everything that people thought.
And I thought that I was never a kid in that age. वो जो होता है ना adolescence वाला एक age आता है. I was forced to be mature, and it was just a walk of life.
हालात teach you, na, how to.
Yes.
You have to adapt to this. जब कुछ नहीं है, यही option है, तो just buckle up and accept the situation and do what you can, ना, और क्या करोगे?
मेरे को तो stability चाहिए थी in finance when I started my job. So after this whole thing, I did my engineering on education loan. I used to work in an outbound call center at that point of time. All 3 locations in Pune. So it was Viman Nagar where I used to work. My college was towards the Bangalore highway side, and I used to stay in near the MIT college. So it was सिंहगढ़ के. हाँ, तो it was like a very different, और वो same लड़का कर रहा है. Imagine I am 5'11", I was 53 kgs at that point of time, literally malnourished.
भगवान, ये तो बहुत कम weight हो गया.
And I still topped while doing this. And I was still performing, and I was just doing this with that accountability कि मेरे पास कोई option तो है
नहीं है. वही जिनके पास option नहीं होता है वही तो करते हैं यार.
करना है,
क्योंकि उनके पास और कुछ नहीं है to fall back on.
But my mindset has evolved so much, and it gives me so much of edge right now.
Yeah.
कि वो
compounding
exactly.
Whatever we went through before.
Yeah.
And now अभी तो I think it started for me at least.
Exactly.
अभी 4.5 years अभी उसका starting effect में देखने लगी हूँ. अगले 3 साल में कमाल होगा जो उन्हें, वो भी मेरे को पता है.
And as a creator, आपके अंदर वो patience होती है कि since you have come from that thing and you realize it's a long game, it's not a quick sprint.
Sprint तो है नहीं, मैराथन है ना. अब मैराथन चलनी है तो फिर patience भी रखना पड़ेगा.
So lastly, I want to summarize this whole conversation with कि अभी हमने बहुत सारे tangents पे बात कर ली है, your whole journey and then this thing. मतलब sometimes I feel also very proud of all of the dreamers, like who do something which is very scary, takes a lot of courage, like coming, and I see I have had this privilege of having a sister, and through this podcast meeting a lot of women who are doing really good in their life.
Yeah.
And I've seen their struggles which I as a man have not seen. Right? So I have that extra bit of respect ki, for you, for my sister, and because see, that's a fact of society. It's a very, very fact of society. When we talk about salaries, ki haan theek hai, ek female resource hai, ek male resource hai.
वो होता है, it's on ground होता है.
Yeah, I know on ground hota hai because I've seen it, right? And that is why I'm very open to saying it. very open to saying it. So looking at your journey धैर्या कि यार एक लड़की थी, उसने बिग फोर में क्रैक किया, बिग फोर के बाद में खुद का वेबसाइट डाला, फिर उसके बाद में नाउ शी इज़ गॉन टू IITs, नाउ शी इज़ पॉडकास्ट, एजुकेशनल क्रिएटर, एंड देन यू डूइंग सो मैनी थिंग्स, एंड now you're also on my show.
Good.
but
Yes.
but
Very good. क्या plug-in था?
नहीं, but it was with a lot of respect.
Yeah,
and it is a very genuine hearted thing कि मुझे भी ये privilege मिलती है as a dreamer to meet people like you. मतलब मैं तो I could have died, and every day and I count my blessings.
I think your journey is very inspirational too, यार, honestly, because मतलब ऐसा कुछ इतना एक्सट्रीम जो फिजिकली आपको होता है, नॉट वेरी फ्यू पीपल कैन टेक इट योर एंड स्टिल बी मोटिवेटेड इनफ एंड कम बैक द वे यू हैव. सो ऑनेस्टली kudos to you also. And again, family background की तो बात थी, but after that to go through this, it's not easy. It is not easy, and most people would come out of it in despair, not with the motivation and positivity you have towards life. Again, it's the mindset and perspective difference.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me coming from you. But I think अगर हम इस चीज़ को summarize करें and we give, I think I'll make it very interesting. You give one key, one advice. Takeaway advice, whatever you feel like saying, for anybody who is sort of looking for that happiness in their career right now, or just to Dhairya in 2018-20, कि उसको क्या बोलना चाहोगे इस वक्त? And I'll also speak to my folks.
Sure. I think one advice I'd like to give to people looking for happiness or a fulfilled career is stop comparing anything that you're doing and everything to anybody.
I love that.
Your career goals are yours. So stick to it. नीरज क्या कर रहा है, राज शमानी क्या कर रहा है, उससे मेरे को क्या लेना देना? मैं इंस्पायर हो सकती हूँ, मैं उससे कुछ पिक कर सकती हूँ, कुछ सीख सकती हूँ, but I cannot be obsessed with it. I cannot center my life around it. Because मैं धैर्य हूँ ना, मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ? Have I grown? What can I do differently? कल मेरे भाई का पैकेज 1 करोड़ का है, मेरा 50 लाख का है, ओके, पर उसका है, so what? So instead of concentrating on दूसरे क्या कर रहे हैं, कब कर रहे हैं, कैसे कर रहे हैं, आप कहाँ और आपको कहाँ जाना है, क्योंकि आपका वाई क्या है और आपके रीजंस क्या है और आपके सर्कमस्टांसेस क्या है. Concentrate on yourself. My point is, be obsessed with yourself. I always say this. Instead of concentrating and obsessing on somebody else, अपने और अपने career पे focus करो और obsess करो. That will be better. And I would tell the younger Dhairya who is in 2017-18 only one thing again, that everything will be fine and you don't need to be so hard on yourself, and you will be successful in life one day. Because what is being successful? I think being happy with the work you do every day and going back to sleep with a contented heart, which I do every single day, touch wood, by God's grace, since the past 4.5 years. I feel fulfilled. I am happy. मुझे लगता है मैंने कुछ तो अच्छा किया आज जिंदगी में, और मुझे कल उठ के वो वापस करना है. That's it. So I'm successful. और वही धैर्य को चाहिए था कि लाइफ में एक दिन तब the idea was though कि जब 100 करोड़ होंगे तब I'll be successful. Yeah, when I'm like a business woman with 4 supercars and BMWs and Porsches, I'll be successful. I don't have that today, but I feel I'm successful. Yeah. So yeah, that is what I would tell her.
This feeling is success.
This feeling is
exactly.
Success. This is success. When you can say that you feel happy, contented, and that is success to you, that's the true realization of what success is.
Correct. मैं अगर धैर्य से बात करते करते कुछ बोलना चाहूँगा ना, then that will be कि one failure doesn't define your life.
Yeah, very well said. Yeah.
है ना? तो फेलियर से बिल्कुल मत डरो, बिकॉज आई थिंक फेलियर इज पाथ टूवर्ड सक्सेस. पीपल ने उसको एक अलग कॉनोटेशन में डाला हुआ है कि इट इज द अपोजिट है. नहीं, यू हैव टू फेल एंड
for one day too.
Yeah. And if you can be happy in your day, you can be happy in your life. Correct. So just focus on your day. Don't think about life.
Yeah.
You don't have it in your control anyway. Beautifully said by Dhairya as well. मतलब मैं बोलने वाला था comparison पे, but that's already taken. So don't try to control life. That's my key takeaway. Don't fear failure. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या ही हो जाएगा यार, थोड़े से लोग ताने मारेंगे थोड़ी देर के लिए, फिर वही तारीफ ही करेंगे कि इसने कुछ ऐसा किया जो हमारे खानदान में किसी ने नहीं किया. You know, so it is like that. And you know, me and my sister are like beautiful examples of it. Dhairya is a beautiful example of it. And I think there are so many people
मेरे फादर रिसेंटली बोल रहे थे मेरी तो पूरी ब्लड लाइन में किसी ने नहीं किया और हमारी तो बेटी ने किया है. तब उनको समझ नहीं आ रहा था हम क्या कर रहे हैं. बट इट्स ओके यार, एवरीथिंग हैपेंस इवेंचुअली, यू विल फिगर इट आउट. But you fail also, na? So where did I get the most fancy job? In fact, I was the most underpaid student out of my batch in 2020 in VIT Vellore. I say it proudly today. तब I was disappointed.
Correct.
क्योंकि हालात अलग थे, आज धैर्य अलग है.
मैं
आज कुछ
walk-in
कर लिया है
select
तो
हुआ
बोल सकते हैं, वही ना. तो I was like, क्या 4 in hand LPA था मेरा.
हाँ.
That is nothing as an
Yes.
engineering graduate out of the
Nothing.
top engineering college in the country.
Sad part is it's still a lot of people's package
Yeah,
after
that is
engineering.
unfortunate in the country.
Very very unfortunate. Inflation 6% से बढ़ते आ रहा है, पैकेज 6% से कभी नहीं बढ़ा. It is
बल्कि
still
कम हो रहा है.
3.25.
3.5, 3.25 हो गया है.
Very sad, very sad.
यार दुनिया अलग दिशा में चल चुकी है. That's for another day.
That's for
That
another
conversation.
day. But the last line I think from both of us would be like be patient with yourself.
Yeah, you have to give it time. Anything good takes time.
Yeah, be patient. Try to enjoy your day, and you will find out that you will enjoy your life.
Life eventually.
In the
Yeah.
long
Take it
run.
one day at a time.
Take it one day at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it. Let's fist bump for
Great.
this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was lovely. I enjoyed the conversation a lot.
Thank you so much. And I think then that's a hint for me to have you back on the show.
Yes, for sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
So guys, if you really really loved this podcast and if you think that कि ये किसी भी एक को help कर सकता है in terms of helping them with the careers, I'll drop everything of Dhairya below in the description. You can connect with her. Apart from that, just sharing this video might help a lot of people out there. So do subscribe the channel, share the video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep praying.